One Piece may be an epic adventure of pirates, treasure, and dreams, but at the end of the day, it is printed in the most famous battle shonen magazine of all time, and it does have to pay its dues every now and then. The series in particular is host to a variety of exciting and high-concept fights that range from close, intense martial arts bouts to magical battles between gods. Those most well-equipped to win battles are those with devil fruits, the series' premier magic system and a powerful utility to those who wield it. However, the series has shown plenty of strong figures who didn't partake of the forbidden fruit, and many of them have more than held their own in this world. This list will be speculating on a few key fights that would pose devil fruit users against non-devil fruit users and guessing who exactly would win. Sanji vs Admiral Kizaru. The final battle between the Straw Hats and the Marines is a long-awaited one. Ever since the 17th opening of the anime, fans hungered and speculated on the potential battle between two of the best kickers in the series, the Straw Hats' resident cook, Black Leg, Sanji, and the ironically slow-speaking Admiral Kizaru. This battle will be a true test of speed, strength, and Sanji's own ability to read the future to compensate in a fight against a guy literally traveling at the speed of light. When it comes down to the final winner, Kizaru will most likely just be a stepping stone for the man aiming to defend the king of the pirates. Roronoa Zorro vs Admiral Fujitora. Adding to the long-awaited battles between the pirates and the authorities, the prospective clash between Roronoa Zorro and Admiral Fujitora is too tantalizing to give up. Not only is Fujitora a powerful sword fighter to parallel Zorro, but he was also an ex-bounty hunter to parallel against the East Blue's infamous pirate hunter. This battle would see the three-sword style and teachings of Hakai Mihawk go up against the blind ambition and gravity manipulating abilities of the Marine's Quiet Tiger. However, once again, the win will most likely go the Straw Hat, whose current skills are not only appearing exceptional but are also in straight trajectory to face someone a little higher than Fujitora. Usopp vs Buggy the Clown. In an epic clash between the liar and the clown, Usopp would have to utilize his full arsenal to take on the glorious pirate legend's own wits and luck. Both are incredible liars who can bend the wills of dumber folk around them while fending off their own foes by themselves using all manner of trickery. Though Usopp may have a tough time actually hitting the living, floating carnival, Buggy's feet are too obvious of targets for the clever Usopp to give up, giving the more human between the two an easy opportunity for attack. Ascending to a level higher than even God Usopp, the Straw Hat's sniper is taking this one. Nami vs Suru. This would be a fated battle between generational, female parallels. Nami is the aide to Monkey D. Luffy, and Suru is the colleague to Monkey D. Garp. If the Straw Hats were to clash with the Marines, Nami would probably be entrusted to circumvent the watchful eye of the tactful veteran, though Suru would be far too clever to be tricked by Nami's sneaking and trickery. For Nami, this would also be a more advanced rehash of her battle against Khalifa, as Suru's Wash Wash fruit is a more advanced version of the super agent's Bubble Bubble fruit. Though she's fighting someone much more experienced and dangerous, this fight would also just be a major stepping stone for the Straw Hats. Kobe vs Boa Hancock. This is a battle that has been drawing near that just has fans asking, can Kobe really do this? With the warlords having been disbanded as of the Reverie, Boa Hancock is now an enemy of the world government, and the Marines have been quick with their initial attack. One of the soldiers in charge of taking on Hancock, however, happens to be Kobe. Though he is a rising star within the Marines who's steadily been mastering Haki, Boa Hancock comes from an elite race of literal Amazons who has an overpowered devil fruit ability. When it comes down to it, Kobe may possibly not turn to stone, but he'll probably leave with plenty of heel marks on his face. Winner, Boa Hancock. Silver's Rayleigh vs Marshall D. Teach. It's hard to imagine prospective battles for the first mate of the Roger Pirates. But as the elderly master to the shonen protagonist, Rayleigh is destined to fight in a deathly battle against one of the series' lead villains. The top pirate villain right now just happens to be Marshall D. Teach himself. As an emperor on the literal hunt for Rayleigh's student, Blackbeard is bound to get Rayleigh's attention. The battle between these two would be an interesting bout between the modern generation trying to usurp the previous one and the older generation trying to preserve and avenge its legacy. However, though Rayleigh is strong, Blackbeard has black holes and an entire arsenal of devil fruits at his side. He'll turn Rayleigh into character development fodder for Luffy. Kazuki Odin vs Kurozumi Orochi. This is the dream battle that fans are wishing would have happened. The sanctity of Wano and Odin's status as shogun have been stolen and sabotaged by Kurozumi Orochi. Unable to circumvent Orochi's guard, Odin was forced to humiliate himself to at least guarantee the safety of his people. However, even that wouldn't be enough to stop all the evils of Orochi's reign. The battle between the two would be pure catharsis. Orochi is coward whose only strength is relying upon others, with his devil fruit being a symbolic target for those wanting to take his head multiple times. If this battle were to happen one-on-one, Kazuki Odin would be the winner. Jinbei vs Big Mom. There's already a lot to suggest that Jinbei would lose here. Big Mom is an emperor of the sea whose army easily passed the ranks of the Fishman pirates in their attempt to buy the Straw Hats time after Whole Cake Island. However, in a one-on-one battle, Jinbei may pose a more significant threat. Not one to fear Big Mom, Jinbei is immune to her soul fruit. He also has incredible strength and the water-bending talents of Fishman Karate, a major threat against a devil fruit user. Despite this, Big Mom is still a beastly giant who can still use her powers to control the weather, land, and seas. While it would be a noble effort, Big Mom was probably win. Monkey D. Garp vs Akainu. If there was ever real dissent within the Marines, one can bet that Garp would take it as an opportunity to aim straight at the head of the corrupted regime. Not only do the philosophies and demeanors differ greatly between the two, Akainu is also responsible for killing one of Garp's adopted sons, Ace. Furious at the man who took a member of his family and angry at the system that facilitated it, Garp would battle Akainu in a duel between Marine generations. However, being younger and also made of hot lava, Akainu would take this as an opportunity to step beyond the legacy of the previous generation and add more character development to Luffy. Shanks vs Kaito. This one has been heavily suggested during the events of Marineford but has never been fully shown on screen or admitted by anyone. While Shanks is a rising star among the emperors, Kaito is the most active and dangerous member of them whose very legacy hinges on him being a sure thing in one-on-one battles. Shanks on the other hand, despite being a legacy of the Roger Pirates and an old rival of Mihawk, has had his legacy diminished by his missing arm. Assuming that Shanks' entire crew could only stop Kaito, Kaito would most likely win in an actual fight.